Welcome to the Savage Frustration. My name is Jack Savage. We are brought to you by Little Debbie's Snack Cakes. Little Debbie's is the favorite snack cake of those in trailer parks all across America. Stacy Statutory from the Deep South writes, I love to bring some Little Debbie's when I meet with my first cousin Wendell in the barn behind my house. On occasion, I enjoy a Hebrew national first. Not Wendell. He says he does not like wieners. Then I open up the Little Debbie's. Wendell's favorite is the Little Debbie's tart cherry pie. Little Debbie's, 'cause it's just fun and it's cheap, too. Just like Wendell, Little Debbie's is Stacy's nutty buddy. Topics on this edition of the Savage Frustration. Topic number 1. If you stab your boyfriend in California 108 times, beware. You may have to work in a soup kitchen for 100 hours. Topic 2. In New York City, a jury awards E. Jean Carroll $83 million in judgment against former President Trump. Topic number 3. A woman, Tammy Nobles, came to testify before the Department of Homeland Security Committee. Her daughter, Kayla Hamilton, a teenager, was brutally raped and murdered by an illegal alien who was a known member of the MS-13 gang. He had an extensive criminal record. Topic 1 with me, Jack Savage. Last December, a young lady named Bryn was found guilty of involuntary manslaughter in the killing of her boyfriend, Chad O'Melia, just 26 years old. Bryn testified she was suffering from cannabis-induced psychosis at the time of the attack, when she stabbed her boyfriend 108 times, which would eventually kill him. When it came time to sentence Miss Bryn, a California judge made it clear the jury verdict and Chad's family meant nothing. Another bad California judge. He sentenced Miss Bryn to 2 years probation and 100 hours of community service. She was only facing up to 4 years in prison. Think about this, boys and girls. She will learn nothing from this experience. She got away with murder. I'm not saying put her away for 20 years, 30 years. There were mitigating circumstances. But to give her 0 jail time, not even 2 years, makes a mockery of the judicial system. But they're very good at that in California. The DA is very good. Governor Lughead Newsom is very good about it. They are embarrassment to the judicial system in the state of California, the state of New York, the state of Illinois, and we folks could go on and on and on. Before we get to topic number 2, another fine sponsor of mine, Jack Savage. Fat Larry's House of Lard. Fat Larry's has an extensive menu for your dining pleasure. Calzones filled with mozzarella cheese, ricotta cheese, bacon, sausage, sautéed hamburger, and pepperoni. Fat Larry's also has fried Oreos, fried Twinkies, fried pickles, and of course, fried dough. The grease just drips down your chin. Now, for health reasons, you can top your fried dough with some Comstock apple or cherry filling. All Fat Larry's food, this is important, all Fat Larry's food is fried in 100% genuine lard. Larry gives this guarantee. You can taste the difference. Fat Larry's locations in Flagstaff, Des Moines, Brooklyn, New York, and now just opened in Palm Beach, Florida. There are people there, yes, believe it or not, that really love the fried food. Keep in mind also a safety concern. If you fall on the floor at Fat Larry's during your meal, a defibrillator is mounted on the wall of each Fat Larry's location. Unfortunately, the last thing you will probably see and hear is some young employee with acne all over his face screaming out to the people in the establishment, "Does anybody know how to use this machine?" The number 2 topic here on the Savage Frustration. In New York City, a jury awarded a columnist, E. Jean Carroll, $83 million in an alleged sexual assault that she said was perpetrated by former President Donald John Trump way back in 2006. No criminal charges could be filed, but here in 2024, a jury awards her $83 million. New York City jury. What was the evidence? Allegedly, she called a couple of her friends and told them about it after she says it happened. If she would have reported this right away, since she says this happened in a department store dressing room, there would have likely been footage of the future president at that time coercing her into said dressing room. But of course, the tape had long been erased. There really was no evidence at all, but this was New York City, a city with Donald John Trump's implant all over the skyline, the name Trump worth millions and millions and millions of dollars. And that jury thought they would give a nice gift to former President Trump with an outrageous sum of $83 million. Of course, this judgment will be appealed. Does this not say that we are to have some kind of threshold for jurors that are plumbers, that are office workers, that are working at the corner newsstand, that maybe they are not the professionals we need to set a money judgment? Anthony Weiner, the putz that he is, was on the radio saying that, oh, he's just fine with this judgment and the Trumpers shouldn't complain. We have a system here in America, the country I love. Of course, when I was on trial for looking at illegal porn, I was hoping for a lenient sentence. I was hoping for compassion, for a reasonable decision. But forget about that. Let's stick it to the orange man. This, my friends, is the America we live in, and it makes yours truly, Jack Savage, sick to my stomach. Morons to my right, clowns to my left. It's so sad to see what they are doing to America. Topic number 3. A woman, Tammy Nobles, came to Congress this past week to testify before the House Committee of Homeland Security, led by Congressman Mark Green, a Republican from Tennessee. Her daughter, Kayla Hamilton, was raped and murdered, a teenage girl, beautiful teenage girl, by an illegal alien who was a known member of the MS-13 gang. He had an extensive criminal record. He should have never been allowed into the country to begin with. Tammy believes that DHS Secretary Mayorkas is guilty of dereliction of duty. And that's true. But it's always the CEO, in this case, Joseph R. Biden, that is the most guilty, the most deserving to be held accountable. And he is the one that told the immigrants to rush the border should he be elected. And it was a sad day in America when he was elected. Ultimately, it is Biden that caused this mess, that caused our country to be flooded with some immigrants that are just looking for a better life. We just can't have countries, whole countries, moving over here, causing massive chaos in cities all over America. Legal immigration, legitimate asylum, yes. What we have now, a definite no. These are all signs that 2024 is going to bring a level of turmoil that we have never seen before. Check out the Savage Republic. Read something important. Put down your cell phone. Put down your tablet. They're tools. They're not meant to be an addiction. This has been the Savage Frustration. Savage Sunday. We meet here on Sunday, and of course, you can watch the replay all week. Learn what you need to know because there are evil forces all over America. And sad to say, the headquarters are in Washington, D.C. My name is Jack Savage.